We see resumes all the time, right? But what actually makes a candidate's profile jump off the page? Today, we're going to dig into exactly that. We're looking at the building blocks of a standout professional profile, exploring how the right choices in school and work can tell a really powerful story about skill and ambition.
Okay, let's just start right here with the statement. This is basically the whole story in a nutshell. I mean, look at those key words: motivated, internship experience, and then you get this amazing trio: responsible, adaptable, and eager to learn. That's not just fluff, That's a promise of what this person brings to the table.
So, who is the person behind this really promising profile? Let's meet Yelda Fadala Azahra. She's an electrical engineering student whose journey just perfectly captures all of these qualities.
Every great career has to start somewhere, right? It needs a solid foundation. And for Yelda, that foundation was built in the world of engineering education. This is what laid the groundwork for everything that came next.
Now, if you look at her educational path, you can see this really clear, steady progression. It's a journey that leads to a very specific, very focused choice for high school. And honestly, that one decision really set the entire trajectory for her career.
And here's that choice. Going to a vocational high school, SMK and 7 Semarang, is a huge deal. This isn't just a general education. It's an early commitment to a specialized field, focusing on hands-on, practical skills that the industry actually needs. It's a super strategic move that, as we'll see, really pays off.
Look, a specialized education is awesome, but putting it to work in the real world, that's where you really learn. So now we get to the proving ground, Yelda's hands-on experience. And wow, what a proving ground it is. An internship at PTPLN, Indonesia's national electricity company, that is a big deal. Right away, this shows us she's got practical experience in a really important, high-stakes professional setting. So let's break down what she was actually doing. And this is where it gets really cool. On one hand, you've got the core tech stuff: installations, safety procedures, which is huge, reading diagrams. But then, on the other hand, she's also doing critical professional work: customer service, operational support, and even admin tasks in Excel. That combination is what shows you she's truly versatile. And this right here shows the true value of a good internship. It's not just about checking boxes and doing tasks. The real takeaway is developing professional discipline and teamwork. I mean, that's the kind of growth you just can't get from reading a textbook. Okay, so we've got the education, we've got the real-world experience. Now let's put it all together and see the complete toolkit of skills that Yelda has to offer. I absolutely love this idea of a dual toolkit. Think about it. In one hand, she's got the hard technical skills for an engineering job, and in the other, she has the professional and admin skills that make her a fantastic person to have on any team. That balance is just incredibly valuable. And to round out that toolkit, let's talk communication. Being proficient in both Bahasa Indonesia and English just adds another layer of versatility. In today's global world, that really opens up a lot of doors for collaboration. All right, let's pull all of these pieces together. We've seen the education, the hands-on experience, the diverse skills. Now let's look at the complete profile of a candidate who is absolutely ready for the challenge. This might just be the most important part of the whole profile. These aren't just skills you list on a piece of paper. This is a mindset, a quick learner, adaptable, and this is key, willing to learn. That's the engine that's going to drive all of her future growth. So when you put it all together, you see this incredibly powerful combination. You start with the focused education from SMKN7, add in the practical experience from a huge company like PTPLN, mix in that versatile dual toolkit of skills, and power it all with a real drive to learn and adapt. That, right there, is the complete package. And that really brings us to our final thought. We've laid out the profile, we've broken down all the potential. So now the question is really for you to think about. What's the real impact of bringing someone so responsible, so adaptable, and so ready to learn onto your team? What kind of new possibilities could that unlock?